get it started. So, hello everyone, one more time, once again. Today is one more day to get an overview of what we have been working so far with the Fearless Wallet team. As you know, it's not easy to develop the best product for users. Sometimes we face failures, and it's fine because to fail means the same as seasoning our food. It brings a special taste of success in the future. You are wondering why we are talking about this, because we are moving forward with one more Japanese wisdom, kintsugi. It's our custom to prepare a small story about the Japanese traditions, Japanese philosophy, and so on, because we are the Soromitsu company, and the Soromitsu company is from Japan. According to legend, the art of kintsugi, meaning connection with gold, originated in the 15th century. Shogun Yoshimasa Ashikaga didn't like the way his favorite ceramic bowl was glued together, so he sent a Japanese master to find another, more aesthetic solution. He found it, and since then, the kintsugi technique has come to life. Kintsugi is a technique of restoring broken ceramics with lacquer mixed with gold powder. The pieces are reassembled, and the object drawn by gold cracks becomes even better than it used to be. So a thing that would normally be thrown away is appreciated more than before, because thanks to kintsugi, its shortcomings became her advantages and added beauty to it. More broadly, the concept of kintsugi is convincing metaphor, and it's not necessary to apply it only to things. We can also follow it in our lives in general, especially in difficult times when the usual course of events is changing. During our iterations, we usually repair things, working together to get the unique product you will adore. We are not hiding our weaknesses from our users because we are fearless, and we admit them and make our benefits from disadvantages. Kintsugi is mostly what we've been doing for our product for the past several months. We've been literally redeveloping the product from pieces and fragments, but the way we've been doing that is amazing and totally fits the kintsugi philosophy. And finally, stay fearless, rebuild your disadvantages to benefits, don't be afraid of failures. And finally, let's move on to our excited updates. Yeah, sorry, I skipped the slide. So our agenda is quite regular for today. I'm going to tell you a bit our team progress updates for iOS and Android teams. Also, we have a quite tough schedule, a quite dense agenda for the demo, because I'm going to show you both applications, Android and iOS. And we have several have several flows to have a look at. And then, also I'm going to tell you about several next steps of our team. And I'm going to share you our plans and schedules regarding releases with this bunch of excited features. And finally, as usually, we will have time for questions and answers. So let's get started with the updates for our iOS team. For the recent 3 weeks, we've managed to complete several flows from new user interface and user experience, such as send flow, receive flow. We've also completed the scam and centralized exchange addresses warning feature. Also, it's worth mentioning that we made a high-load testing of our application by 200 chain simulation. And because we understand that finally we will have two parachains and two relay chains, 200 parachains and two relay chains in Polkadot and Kusama ecosystem. And from this point of view, it's really crucial to test the performance of application and understand are any improvements needed to this performance. Because our goal is to prepare the superior user interface and user experience, and and we're going to make all launches of application, cold launches and hot launches, as smooth as possible and as fast as possible. So actually, we faced several issues while testing this 200 parachains, and we're going to improve our performance at our next stage of development. Also, we are working now on new flow as a part of send flow, such as storing and handling addresses at a local address book. It's really convenient feature from our as we think, because now we just can put copy paste our addresses from other applications, from messages, and or we can scan our QR codes from other application. But having this address book is quite a good feature and convenient feature for our users. The next point of interest for iOS team updates is nomination pools. Actually, we've finished staking management flows, and which are stake more or less, redeem, and even claim. But for claim, we faced an issue that there is kind of tricky algorithm of calculating the claimable rewards. And unfortunately, we couldn't reproduce it on mobile platform because other teams of the ecosystem helped us with this algorithm, but unfortunately we couldn't reproduce it. And finally, we decided to wait for a next Kusama and West End and Polkadot upgrade, because in this runtime upgrade, this claim rewards calculation is going to be added, to be integrated. So it will be available like a storage request, and we will not have to calculate these rewards with the tricky algorithms or formulas. So that's all about our iOS updates. For Android, we've almost completed all flows of wallet management, network management, and the most of custom UI components on the main screen. And now we are working, we've updated our application logic to the up-to-date JSON utils library version 3, which support unique asset IDs. Also, we finished performance improvements for Android and for cold and for hot app launch, and I'm going to show you a short video about that, so you will be able to compare the performance of the old version and of the new version. And now we're working on ORML token support for several parachains, but having completed this integration of ORML tokens for Karura, Kala, Bifrost, we will be able to add other ORML tokens without a lot of effort. So it's gonna be very easy. For nomination pools for Android, their progress is pretty similar to the iOS team. So join a pool flow, active stake screen, stake more or less, redeem, and claim features are ready. But yeah, as I've mentioned before, claimable rewards calculation needs to be updated, needs to wait for runtime recent up-to-date runtime upgrade. So I think we finished with our updates, and we can switch to our demo. And as usually, I need to give me please probably several seconds to switch my screen to the screen of my smartphone. There, and actually, yeah, first of all, the demo plan is like that. So first of all, I'm going to show you Android flows, new features on Android and Android improvements, including nomination pools flows like join a pool, staking management, and so on. Then I will switch to our iOS application, and I'm going to show you send and receive flow updates, scam warning feature, and also several nomination pool staking management flows. So let's kick off with our Android. And yeah, I'm going to show, I need to give me a rights to share the screen. Yes, screen, start. Can you see my screen? Yes. Yeah, it works a bit slower. But okay, first of all, I would like to share you a video with the performance comparison of two versions. On the right side, you will see the up-to-date version. On the left side, you will see the previous version. So, and I think you will be amazed of this performance update. We have fixed a lot of issues of various complexity. And if you are interested in the details of these issues, you can find it in the previous video of the previous demo video, because there I gave quite detailed explanation what we fixed to get this result. So let's have a look at the screen. Oh, yeah, one more time. On the left screen, you can see the previous version. On the right screen, you can see the up-to-date version. And as far as you can see, up-to-date version launches for several seconds, for two or 3 seconds. But for the previous version, we also used to have an issue with the zero balances, and we got a lot of requests and reports from our users regarding that. So, and this issue with zero balances has been fixed as well. So now, yeah, and yeah, another I think it worth mentioning that now there is a build on Google Play Market, and it's under review of the Google by the Google, and there is the same build on our GitHub repository. You can download it, and this build contains fix of performance fix, and another issue fix. Users faced face this week, because we started getting a request about the problem of fee calculating, and it happened because of runtime changes, and we fix this. So you can, if you are really in a hurry to use our application, I think you should download the GitHub version. It's absolutely equal or equivalent to the Google Play version, so it's signed by the same key and so on. So you don't have to worry about the security of the versions and so on. So yeah, you can download the up-to-date version, or definitely you can wait for the new version release on Google Play Market. So let's go to our application. Let me switch my screen. Can you see it? I hope you can. So let's go through the main updates. Yeah, actually, I already show these updates for iOS application, but it's worth showing them once again for Android version. First of all, we've updated wallet management and wallet management flows, and we've changed the position of this birdie icon to the left side because of because we need to have these two special icons to manage scanning QR codes and search over the networks and tokens. And that's how it looks like. So how the wallet management looks like. So we can easily go to the list of our wallets. We can easily switch between them, and you can see how fast the list is downloading and updating for each wallet. Yes, and we can add a new wallet or import a wallet, and we can work with the wallets options like wallet details or another options like export wallet. But if wallet is active, it's impossible to delete it. It makes sense. So that's how it works, how the wallet management feature works. Let's go to another feature. Let's go to the feature of network management. And as far as you can see, that's the all network state of the application. And in this state, we can see all possible tokens of the application. So, and the list might be very, very long because we are going to have more than 200 tokens in our application. And especially having ORML tokens of each network. So we expect to have very, very long list. But we can manage the list by switching between various tokens, various networks. For example, we can choose a Polkadot network, and we can see just the asset and the network which relates to this network. For example, we can see a Karura or Bifrost networks, and here we can see the main utility token of the network as long as other ORML tokens of the network. So and also we can activate a search function. For example, we can try to search Karura, but I think we should switch to our all network state at first, and then we can try to find the Karura network. Yeah, and actually that's interesting that we can find Bifrost network as well, but it makes sense because Bifrost has a Karura token on the network, which is the OML token of the network. So that's why we can show it here, because switch searching function works for networks and for tokens. And I think there is another important feature that should be mentioned here, and it relates to the list of tokens itself. Because for all network state, we show not only we usually show the main utility token, or not main, but other tokens. But for example, as far as you can see for Fala token on Kala, we can see small icons on the right side of the item, and these items gives us an understanding that this token is also available on these networks. So we expect to have this token on other networks. If we don't see these small icons, it means that there is the token is not available on the network, on other networks. And let's switch to our custom swipe features, like this left to right swipe feature. It's really convenient because I think that send and receive functions is more recently used or more often used, and it's really crucial to give a user an opportunity to be in touch, to be directly connected with these often used functions, and it's really simple to use it and to switch to an appropriate screens. And also we have this hide feature, like because for example, we don't want to see several tokens in the list, and we can hide it. At the bottom, we have a special list with hidden assets, and we can show it here. And we can hide all zero balances assets as well. So I think that's all about the main updates of the main screen for Android application. And I think we can switch to the nomination pool staking. Let me recall the wallet which have this opportunity. Okay, I think I'm going to use this Westend staking test pool, but I'm going to start staking on Kusama pool staking flow. Because for Westend I've already have several tokens staked, but for Kusama I don't have any tokens. And what we can see here on the main screen, we can see the overall information about pool staking itself, like minimum amount to join a pool, minimum amount to create a pool, and and other important numbers if we are interested in this issue in pool staking. Also, we have this quite regular feature that which we have for other flows, estimated earnings, and we can play with that, and we can just try to evaluate how much money we're going to earn while staking. But I'm going to use a less amount because I don't have a lot of tokens, Kusama tokens here, and we are going to start with 0.1 0.1 Kusamas. Then we tap start staking, and we have this interesting screen, or informative screen. We are going to have this item at the top of the screen for using, like, for educational stories and links to give more information about the nomination pool staking. Also, we have the quite important information about the staking itself, because it's necessary to warn or to inform our users about the staking itself, and when a user can start earning the first rewards, how much the interest of earning, how many days it's necessary to unstake the tokens, and so on. So so far we just have a join a pool feature, and we can start it here. So we can choose join a pool feature. We have this amount that we put a bit earlier, and we can see a network fee for the operation, and also we can see the name of our account. Then we can press join, and here we can choose between pools. Actually, there are two main parameters of each pool. The first one is the total amount staked into the pool, and the amount of members. And here we have this feature to sort our list according to these parameters. For example, here is the sorting according to a total stake. Here is sorting according to the the number of members. And yeah, for example, I can choose the pool with the bigger number of members. Also, I can have a look at the pool information and roles of which is assigned to the pool, the total stake, the members, the name, and the index. It's also available. So I can choose a pool here, and we can see the final screen, confirmation screen. So we can make sure that everything is fine. We use the correct account for join. We also selected a correct pool, and we can see a network fee. And finally, we can tap confirm. So yeah, actual operation is completed, but yeah, we should wait a bit before we can see the result, because it takes time for the network to process the block and the transaction inside of it. Also, we can have a look how the staking management flow works here by tapping at this control. We can see the overall pool stake info, which contains our total stake, how many tokens are available for transfers, and so on. Is it any unstaking? Are there any unstaking tokens pooling for? And yeah, time before redeem. So it's crucial information if we are going to unstake the tokens. First of all, let's try to stake more, to work with stake more flow. Here we can see the amount we were going to stake, and we can choose, for example, 0.01 to stake more. the flow itself is really straightforward, and I think you will find it very straightforward. And then we just need to press continue and have this confirmation screen with the same information, that the amount of our amount, the account which used for stake more, and network fee, and finally we can press confirm. On stake is pretty the same. We can use the same screen, the same controls, and I think the same amount to unstake. The same confirmation screen, but we can see a note that your pending reward will be paid automatically as soon as you start unstaking flow. So that's how the network works, because yes, as soon as we start unstaking, all pending rewards that haven't been claimed before, they will be automatically claimed. Yeah, and we can confirm the operation here. Okay, but I think we should wait a bit again to see the result of unstaking. Yeah, because it's necessary to update for a network. Yeah, we can see unstaken amount here. And yeah, but I think it hasn't updated here. Okay, that's not crucial, but I think we should report it for our devs. I think we can finish here with Android application, and let me switch to our iOS application to show you several new flows. Yeah, and here is our iOS application. So first of all, I would like to show you the send flow, and describe which part of it we've updated. So let's switch to another, or yeah, we can choose a star network because we have tokens here. Yeah, but we need another address to put it here. And yeah, let me switch between my wallets to copy the address and get back to my previous. So what we have, which updates we have here. First of all, the screen itself has been made more straightforward. We split it the whole flow into 3 steps. The first one is adding an address. The second one is putting an amount, and the final stage is to confirm. And also for putting for adding address, we have 3 options here, but yeah, I'm going to show just one, and other options are quite straightforward. History is under a development, because yeah, we're going to use this function for address book. And scanning QR code works pretty the same as in the previous version. So we can just use this paste function, and we can go to another step to enter an amount. And we have 193 tokens, and we can just use 10 tokens for sending. We can put down and hide the keyboard, and putting at preview button, we can see the confirmation screen. The screen has been updated as well, so we can see the amount, our address, network fee, and yeah, for a star network there is a tip, and it's hard-coded, it's fixed, but there is a tip because without this parameter we can't finish the send flow. So it seems like we've managed to complete the send flow. And as a part of the send flow, let me show you how the scam warning feature works. I prepared two special addresses that have been provided by the Merkle Science company. This company prepared big data research over blockchains it provides us with the data about potential scammer addresses and addresses of centralized exchanges to warn users of using this potential malicious addresses. So let's try to work, but we need to switch to another account because this address is a scam for Polkadot network. And let's try to send several tokens to this address. We can go to a send flow, use send, and use paste feature. And yeah, we can see a warning message. And we have two kinds of this message, like the brief view and the full view, which contains the name of malicious agent or scam agent, reason, scam, and additional information that it's a phishing account. But yeah, it's worth mentioning that we warn user at each step of sending flow. Even user want to go further, we keep on warning a user about these problems. So we can go to enter amount, and we can enter an amount here, but we still see this warning information. And if user insists to go further, we can. It seems like I don't have 10 dots. I just have 3 dots, and I can just use 1 dot for this transfer. And finally, on the confirmation screen, we can see this warning icon, and user can press the icon and see the warning information about this address. That's how this feature works. I think it's amazing, and we're going to update the information about these addresses in a real-time manner. So I think it's really convenient and useful to have this feature in our application. As long as being a part of a big anti-scam bounty on Polkadot and Kusama. So So I guess it's not worth repeating the staking management flow on iOS, because yeah, we have a quite long we're having a quite long demo today, so I'm going to save your time, and let's switch to our next steps. I'm going to give you a brief overview of our next steps. So regarding our next steps, let's get started with our iOS team plans and schedule. As I've mentioned previously, we've made a high-load testing by 200 parachains emulation, and we're going to make another research and update and performance update to solve this scalability issue. Also, we are going to finish the main screen logic. Especially, I'm personally interested in QR code scan logic, because it connects this control to the send flow, and it will allow our users to freely operate with send flow by scanning QR code right from the main screen. As I've mentioned, we are working on address book for send flow, and we're going to complete it before the next demo and before the release. And also we have scheduled several updates of send flow, because we want to have it as much unified as possible. And yeah, just to reveal several nuances, we are going to give a user an opportunity to choose network and to choose a token while the send flow. Because yeah, probably I can start with the Polkadot network and dot token, but suddenly I can decide that I want to transfer Star token to another network. So just to make the way to these tokens as short as possible, we are going to implement the more unified approach. Also, we have final refinements, updates of warning, arrow processing, UI, skeleton, loaders, and so on. And we're going to finish it during the last 2 weeks of implementation. For nomination pools, we're going to create finish create a pool flow, and yeah, and we're going to polish all flows before release. And yeah, we've scheduled to release final testing and preparations. Yeah, I can't swear, but I keep in my mind the more or less exact date for iOS release, and it's about the middle of October. Because yeah, we can actually, as far as I can see, we can release earlier, but I would like to have more time to fix bugs, polish flows, and so on, to prepare a really best product for you. And because yeah, I'm not interested in disappointing you in any way. For Android team, the schedule is quite similar, but with several differences. We need to finish the rest of main screen flows. Also, asset detail, send and receive flow needs to be updated. We are going to implement address book for send flow. Currently, we are working on OML tokens integration, and it's about to be finished. We also need to complete QR code scanning from the main screen, warnings, error processing, final polishment for the main screen, main user interface update. And for nomination pools, we need to create a pool flow. I think we need about 1 or 2 more weeks to complete Android flows, because our Android team is a bit step back from the iOS team, and we need to catch up. I think that's all from my side regarding demo. I've drained my agenda for today, and I'm really happy to see your questions and any feedback here on the chat. So feel free to share your questions here. William, if you are interested in beta testing, I can give you an access to the beta testing versions, and you can play with that. You can share your opinion, your suggestions, and we can take it in them into account. Thanks, Alessio. I'm really glad to see your reaction. We are thinking about that. Actually, we have such an opportunity to spread or to distribute beta versions. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. And if we decide to move this way, I guess we will keep our community informed about this approach and provide our community with links to the beta versions. I think it's possible to start with beta testing. But actually, our QA engineering team is exciting. They are very cool guys, and I think it's possible to remove almost all errors, bugs, misunderstandings before the beta testing stage. So if we don't have any more questions, let's keep in touch. I appreciate your time, your attention today. Thank you for joining our demo, and let's keep in touch and stay fearless. Thank you, William, to support our slogan. Stay fearless, guys, and looking forward to meeting you in 3 weeks at our next demo. Bye.